This is Daniel John Roddy, Human Capital Specialist Leader with Deloitte Consulting. The name of this post is Innovation Road Trip. Seems odd to put it this way, said the CEO of a highly successful Asian telecommunication company as we indulged in steaming bowls of curry laksa at a local food stall. But it's almost as if we've forgotten our first love. Curious, I pressed him further, and he explained that when the company was young, his leadership team shared a sense of adventure and a willingness to take risks. Now that we're market leader, we become complacent, he continued. That entrepreneurial spirit's been replaced by conservatism. I worry we are not prepared for this new breed of non-traditional competitors coming out of Silicon Valley. CEO went on to ask if we could help him design a leadership learning experience, a road trip of sorts, that might help his senior team recapture that first love and motivate them to recommit to the spirit of innovation that had been so key to their original success. I was astonished, but not surprised by his request. A recent POV from Deloitte about the importance of building leaders at all levels identifies creativity, driving innovation, and entrepreneurship as one of the new leadership skills in high demand. How else to succeed in today's market environment, which places a premium on speed, flexibility, the ability to lead in uncertain situations? We settled on a study tour concept, one that would take his leadership team into the very heart of the innovation culture that was producing some of their fiercest new competitors, Silicon Valley. First stop, San Francisco, for a whirlwind tour of startups operating at the intersection of technology and design, brand, and culture. While our team was still recovering from that 8-hour flight from Asia, we visited more than 10 early-stage startups over the course of 2 very long days and connected with the founders and leadership teams of companies focused on everything from mobile gaming to location-based loyalty apps. We met in expansive lofts, cramped basements, fancy venture capital offices, and trendy coffee shops. But wherever we were and whoever we were with, the passion and sacrifice required to challenge the status quo was always on full display. Key takeaway? Ecosystems matter. Our study tour participants were struck by the network of support provided to startup founders by the academic and venture capital communities. Together, they created a culture of innovation that sustained the entrepreneurial spirit in good times and bad. Second stop, Silicon Valley and the San Jose area for discussions with VCs. Our team was fascinated by the startup ideas themselves and the business cases that led to initial funding. When they put the question to VCs, they received a surprising response. I invest in people, said one after another. The leadership team is what I am banking on. They did offer their unique perspectives for ideas that most interested them. I only invest in social media concepts that are addictive, offered one. But time and again, they brought the focus back to the quality of the entrepreneurial teams themselves as the key criteria for the investment green light. Key takeaway? It's easy to lose sight of the importance of the individual in the organizational complexity of our large companies. But VCs know that very little of significance is created without an entrepreneur driven by the desire to make an impact. Market opportunities come and go, technology fads wax and wane. The true innovator, whether he or she being an early-stage startup or a global conglomerate, will always seek out ways to create value by changing the game. Third stop, Hollywood and Silicon Beach in the Los Angeles area to explore the intersection of technology and entertainment. We met with the digital divisions of Hollywood Studios, a collection of startups that had sprung up around them, with the goal of better understanding how the consumer of the future would likely control their entertainment experience. Key takeaway, content is king. Or more to the point, in the age of social media, the conversation around content is king. It was during this last leg of the trip when the partnership ideas began to flow, and in fact, several innovative deals were already in the works, even before the study tour was complete. As our team enjoyed a final dinner on the famous Rodeo Drive before the flight back home, the participants reflected on what they had learned from their experience. We were gratified to see that this group of leaders had clearly reconnected with their entrepreneurial roots and now shared a renewed vision for the future. Even more significantly, the CEO in his closing remarks said that he believed that the innovation road trip had replenished the reservoir of trust between the members of his leadership team, trust that would now power them on to the next stage of their entrepreneurial journey together. He did not mention anything about them having recaptured their first love, but I am certain that that is what he was thinking. Thank you very much. This is Daniel John Roddy. Please contribute your comment to the end of the post. Join the conversation. Thank you.